Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Fenway Park.
On May 15, 2004, in Toronto, Kevin Youkilis launched his first Major League home run in his Major League debut. He then got the silent treatment in the dugout from his teammates. The Sox beat the Blue Jays 4-0. A few years before, on May 15, 1998, at Fenway Park in front of friends and family, Lou Merloni also connected with his first homer. It was in his very first at-bat in a Sox 5-2 win over the Royals. On May 15, 1981, the Sox battled back from a 3-0 deficit to tie the game on Dwight Evans and Carl Yastrzemski homers. With 2 outs, a bottom of the 9th rally started when Yaz drew a walk and Jim Rice slammed a grounder past Jamie Quirk. The remarkable Tony Perez kept fighting and fighting, finally drawing a walk to load the bases, which brought up Carney Lansford. He took one slider up and over the plate and got the same pitch again and drilled it into right field for the walk-off 4-3 win. As the Red Sox were sweeping a doubleheader from the Angels 9-3 and 7-6 on May 15, 1963, both Dick Stewart and Lou Clinton each had one of their biggest days of the season. Clinton knocked out 4 singles and a triple, while Stewart blasted a grand slam homer in the first game and a 3-run job in the second game. On May 15, 1951, with it being the team's 50th anniversary, the Red Sox honored the 1901 team. Cy Young, Freddie Parent, Hugh Duffy, and other members of the team then watched Ted Williams blast his 300th career home run in a loss to the White Sox. At Fenway Park on May 15th in 1918, the Sox staged a mighty 9th inning come-from-behind win. The Tigers were ahead 4-3, with Wally Shang on first and Everett Scott on second. Dick Hoblitzel lined a single. That scored Shang to tie up the game, with Scott taking second on the throw home. Babe Ruth was intentionally walked with first base open, bringing up Harry Hooper. His line drive to right scored Scotty from third with the walk-off 5-4 game winner. On May 15th in 1912, it was a game of light hitting as Joe Wood and Barney Pelty were at their best, locked up in a pitcher duel. The teams played neck and neck for 8 innings, with 1 run scored for each team. Then in the 9th inning, with 2 outs, Hugh Bradley came up and banged the ball up against the left field wall. It looked for a few seconds like he might clear the fence, but it hit high on the wall for a double. Heine Wagner next smashed the ball over the head of the left fielder against the incline, and Bradley came across with a walk-off winning run 2-1 over the Browns. Finally, on May 15th in 1894, the Walpole Street grounds, which had gone through 3 incarnations, opened. The new renovated park was the only double-deck ballpark that Boston had ever had, in addition to the 6 conical, fanciful Witcher's caps, from which pennants waved in the breeze. The actual interior had a semicircular grandstand called the Grand Pavilion. It was more of a majestic theater where Sir Lancelot would have felt at home seeing a jousting tournament. Sadly, this magnificent pavilion was short-lived. During the game between the Bean-Eaters and the Baltimore Orioles, kids playing with matches under the grandstand started a fire. It destroyed the park in just 1 hour and then spread to the wooden tenements in the neighborhood surrounding the field. Before it ended, the Great Roxbury Fire consumed 164 wooden buildings and left 1,000 families homeless.